Hey guys, it's Weds. As you're making your way through the campaign in the game, and you're gonna unlock potions. Now potions are very powerful because they complement all your abilities and also your power. So it is important to know how to manage your potions. That said, you also need to know that potions are consumables. That means they have a timer. So that means you need to know how to check your potion. That's how you manage your potions to make sure that you refresh them whenever necessary. So I am on Xbox, and there are buttons on the bottom of the screen that tells you which button to press to actually go to those menus. So in Xbox, it's the left bumper plus the down arrow on the D-pad. So if I click on this right here, so that shows me the buffs, and also that shows the passive for your character. So on the buffs, this is where you see the potions timer. Now, whenever you activate a potion, it starts at 30 minutes. It lasts 30 minutes, but you will not see the timer on your screen unless you actually go into the menu like I just showed you right here. So it is very important to keep checking. However, once the timer goes down around 60 seconds, you're going to see it on the screen. But you may be too busy doing other things, you may not pay attention, so then you lose track of your potion. Now, as you can see right now, I have the consumable for the health to give me health back if I'm low on health, and also the one to the right is the one for the potion. Now you can see that it says I have 2 on this one. That's because you have to craft as many as you can if you want to use a certain potion. So if we go to our menu, in our character menu, you can see right here, this is the health. It's locked on this menu, but the potions, you can just go here. This is where you switch your potion to use the one that you want to use for whatever ability, whatever power, whatever benefits that you want to use for your character. So there are so many of them. You can find a lot of them from playing the game, but you can craft them as well. And I'm going to show you where to go to craft them. And you can see they are different one and they're different things. Now, the most important thing, in my opinion, is that XP boost that you get. It is very little, but every little bit helps in the game, especially when you're trying to level up all those characters. So you can see all of them do different things. So it depends on what you're trying to do for your character. Which stats are you trying to buff, and which power that you are trying to buff. So as you can see, all those right here, there are different ones. So you're going to get those recipes by playing the game. And once you get the recipes, then you'll be able to craft them whenever you want. But the main guy that you have to go visit. So I am currently right here. As you can see, we are in the market row. And we are going to see this guy named Venge. And when we go in there, you pass the engineer. And you go visit this guy. So you can see that you can buy accessories from this guy. And you can craft consumable, and you can sell whatever you want to sell. But our main thing is to craft consumables. So as you can see right here, whenever you meet the requirement to craft a consumable, then it will say it's ready. Now, like I said, you have to find the recipe. So you're going to find those recipes throughout playing the game, and you can come back here and craft them, and it shows you which are the ingredients that are necessary and how many it will take. So you just craft your best one, or just craft as many as you want. That way you can use them while you are out in combat in the field. One thing to keep in mind when you are crafting those, as you can see, I have 2 different ones here. So the first one gives you a 25%, a max of 750, but this one gives you 25%, but a max of 1200. So you decide which one that you are going to craft. It's obvious that you want to craft the one that gives you the most, which is this one right here, 1200. But what are you going to do with the rest of them? You can either sell them or just wait till you run out, and then you never know, you might be in a long fight and you run out of one, and then you can just switch to the other one. But me personally, I would get rid of the lower version and then just continue to use the higher version. Now, besides going to the guide events to actually check them out, you can also come to your character menu and then you go down where it says discovery, and then when it says recipe book, and here you can see, you go to consumables, and you can see all the ones that you have available, and there's a bunch of question marks. That means there are some you still need to discover. And the ones that you already discovered, you can see all the ingredients. So if you press on the corresponding button that says view ingredients, and then it shows you right here, so you can just go through them and see what you need to do. And it tells you exactly how you get those materials, and you can just go and farm for them if you want to. So that's a very good thing. So when you run low on materials or resources, and you can come and check the ingredients and see where you need to go to find them. Now, another important thing to know, so let's go to the character menu again. As you can see right here, so let's say I have these two right here. Now, the one that is equipped right here says I have time 2, right? And on the bottom left, I see that I have 2, right? So if I go and check the timer to see where this one is, and I say, okay, now I have 9 minutes left on this one, but I don't want to use this one anymore, so I want to use another one. So what you need to do, you go back to your character menu, and then you go and say, I want to use a different one. Say, right now, I want to use this one because I want my abilities to hit harder. So I'm going to go in this one and equip it. Now, I equip this one, right? But it doesn't mean that it is switched right away. It's showing that I have the 11 that I just put in. But if you look on the timer, as you can see, this is the old one that I was using. Until you actually go and activate the other one, the old one is going to stay. So in this case, you press the corresponding button. I would say the D-pad up. So if I click the D-pad up, now it says, it gives me the name, and then it resets to 30 minutes. So as you can see, there is a timer going up, and it's going to show that it is activated. So now I go from 11 to 10. So if I check the timer, now you can see that the time resets from the old one that I was using to the new one that I am using. So it goes back to 30 minutes. So you got to make sure that you pay attention to that, because just because you go and equip it in the menu inside your character doesn't mean that it is active. Now, I think that's basically all you need to know about this for now, and hopefully this helps you out. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.